tally? What's the tally, my friend?
All right. So you won last week 9-8. You picked Eagles. We both picked the Saints, and we were both wrong. We both picked Buffalo. We were right. I picked the Browns, so I was right. That was Browns versus Bengals. We both picked Washington. We were both right. Man, Dallas looks terrible.
Horrible. Oh my God.
Yeah, they look really bad.
That division is gonna have it's not even gonna have a 7-9 win division team. That's gonna be like a freaking 5 and.
Well, there's not gonna be any wild card team from that division. I'll tell you that
not
now. So Pittsburgh, Tennessee. I picked Pittsburgh. Close game, man. Gostkowski missed a kick at the very end there to tie it up. We both picked Chargers against Jacksonville, and Chargers won. Houston and Green Bay. Yeah, so I picked Houston. You picked Green Bay. Green Bay won. We both picked Atlanta. Atlanta lost. Seattle and Arizona. I picked Seattle because I think Russell Wilson is going to be the MVP. That game was
bananas.
crazy. Yeah, Seattle has a lot of those games.
I said that was my upset of the week, didn't I?
I think you did. I think you did. Yeah,
and that was an upset.
Seattle has some of the craziest games, man. Like the one against the Vikings earlier, and then now this one against Arizona.
Hey, man, look, that's why football is probably one of the most unique sports, because it really is any given Sunday.
Yeah, I lost my fantasy matchup. I have Russell Wilson. I lost by 2 points. Russell Wilson threw 3 interceptions in that game. That's the difference.
Division games, man.
Yeah. We both picked Chiefs, and the Chiefs won. I picked San Fran. You picked New England. San Fran.
I was amazed at that outcome of that game.
Yeah, for me, I wasn't so much amazed by the score. I was amazed by how poorly the Patriots played. Like they didn't have it like at all. And I think Cam is going to be. He was benched in that game, and I think he might be benched going forward.
You think so?
I think so.
Who's the backup?
Jarrett Stidham.
Who?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, we'll see.
Very quickly, before we finish this, go back up. Just want to give a shout out to our boys from the radio show. Remember when I said that anytime that we pick New Orleans, look what happens?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Easy and M16. That's the reason why. So, anyways, shout out to you guys.
Maybe we should pick New Orleans.
Maybe.
So, and then Raiders versus the Bucks. The Bucks won.
Didn't they win handedly?
45-20. The win against the Packers was a lot wider the previous week. Yeah. And then the Rams versus the Bears. The Rams won Monday Night Football. The Bears offense did not look good. The Bears, in fact, they scored 1 touchdown, and it was from their defense. So
yeah, I remember that. That was just that's bad.
So 98, and so right now I should be leading by 4. Yes, I am. 54-50. You're running out of time, Zeus.
Hey, that's why I gotta let me see what other upset I can think of.
Right. All right. So Atlanta versus Carolina was the Thursday night game. We were both going to pick Atlanta. Atlanta won, thankfully. All right. Vikings, Packers. You want to go, or do you want me to go?
I'll go with this one. Green Bay. That one's an easy one.
Really? Okay. I'm actually picking the Vikings.
All right. God damn it! That means they're going to win.
I think Green Bay has some issues.
A lot of holes
that teams are exposing. Yeah.
You think this team is starting to show that what's it called, that Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers are going to have to divorce each other?
No, I think they're mostly being racked by injury issues and not having team depth. I don't think it's so much a Rodgers LaFleur issue.
Yeah, I know, but you know how they LaFleur wants to move on from Rodgers. He just knows that it's stupid for him to move on for him last year.
Right.
And I think he's gonna shoot himself in the foot by scapegoating Rodgers if this team goes bad this season, you know.
So Tennessee versus Bengals. I'm picking Tennessee.
I'll go with Tennessee too.
Okay.
They're not losing 2 in a row.
All right, Jets versus Chiefs. This is a tough one, man. What are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Chiefs.
All right, Jets. So
okay.
No. I'm not picking the freaking Jets. All right, Colts versus the Lions. The Lions. The Lions barely beat the Falcons. They really didn't look that good to me. I'm gonna pick the Colts.
All right. I was gonna choose the opposite of this one anyways, so go with Detroit.
Okay. Rams versus.
You know what? Don't knock off of the Detroit though, because their division, even though their division is heavy between them and the Chargers, I mean the Bears and Green Bay, their division is wide open. So I think they'll have more of a drive to win than the Colts. So
okay.
Don't change your vote though. Leave it as it is.
Yeah, I'm not changing. Okay, so Rams versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins had a bye last week, so this would be the first time we see Tua starting, even though Fitzpatrick had just won the game prior to the bye. What do you think?
Actually, because of that, oh man, I don't know. Everything is telling me to go with the Rams, just because the Rams looked phenomenal last week.
Mm-hmm.
The defense looked amazing. So obviously now they're going against a rookie quarterback, and you're one of the top defenses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Rams on this one, even though Miami has a great chance. Because like I told you last week, they kind of letting Tua take over just because they feel like Miami is at a good point where they can win games like with the rookie quarterback. But I'm gonna have to go with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm picking the Rams because on Monday night the Rams defense looked really good, and plus Tua is basically untested. Yeah, he played like the end of the game where Miami spanked. Was it the Jets? I don't remember who they were playing, but he played the end of that game. But this is going to be his first start, his first real test. I don't know if it's the Rams you really want to throw him out there against. So I'm going to pick the Rams.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, if Miami wins that game and they win it based off of his play, that Miami team is probably going to try to run away with the division. The division is between them and Buffalo right now.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say run away with it.
Yeah, because the thing is though, if your team, your defense and your offensive line is that good, where you're winning against that kind of defense with a rookie quarterback on his very first game, that means the rest of your team is actually really good.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so Buffalo versus New England. I'm gonna pick Buffalo. I think they need a bounce back game because yes, they won last week, but they won 18-10, 6 field goals. Their offense is really sputtering, so they need a bounce back game. And New England seems to just be in tatters right now. They don't have a strong quarterback play at the helm at the moment. This is 2 games running. Even though we were all thinking that Cam Newton was having his resurgence, it didn't look too good. So I'm gonna pick Buffalo on this one.
All right. I'm going to go with New England on this one. Everything in my body is telling me that New England is going to lose, but I got to come back. But the thing is, though, it's also Bill Belichick. And
That's
Bill
true.
Belichick is looking at one of the worst, possibly having one of the worst records of his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this might be one of the worst seasons that he's ever had.
At least as the Patriots coach.
As a Patriots coach, yeah, because obviously as a Browns coach, didn't he suck? Or was it Browns or was he with the Jets? No, he was with
the Browns.
Yeah, and he had like all losing seasons there. But you also got to look at this Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick also is one of the best adapting kind of head coaches. And you don't know. I think with Cam Newton, I'm going to tell you right now, with Cam Newton, I think it's more mental than physical. I think he's mentally messed up right now. He did that when he was with Carolina, where he would have seasons where he was mentally defeated. I don't know if you know that from the times that.
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
He's quick to get mentally defeated, and I think what he's gonna have, he needs a game where he comes back and realizes like, yo, I'm still freaking Mr. Dab. I still have confidence, and he maybe gets a resurgence with the New England Patriots. So
yeah, I feel like the greats learn how to adapt to adversity, and sorry to say it, but I don't really put Cam Newton in that category.
Cam Newton is not one of the greats.
Yeah. I mean,
he's really good.
I mean, it might sound like we're saying it just because we're Falcons fans and it was the Panthers.
No,
Nah,
no.
just from what
I've
we're
never
seeing,
thought that Penner was one of the greats, but
yeah,
he's also been, he's at times was extremely clutch.
yeah. He's had those moments, and having mobility and speed usually can lead to that.
And that
Uh,
size, he is
mhm.
bigger than a lot of linebackers that go against him.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
All right. So Raiders versus Browns. This one's yours.
I'm gonna probably go with the Browns on this one because the Raiders were soundly defeated by the
The Bucks.
Buccaneers. Yeah, and I actually think Cleveland is starting to get they're starting to get on the roll.
Okay. Oh wow, Cleveland's 5-2. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're starting to get on a roll. They lost against Pittsburgh, but that's because Pittsburgh's probably the best team in the might be the best team in the NFL right now.
Nah, I'm still gonna say Chiefs in that one.
You think it's just because they all they get is because they're undefeated?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The Steelers are 6-0. I think the Chiefs are still the better team.
Yeah, I
Um,
can respect that.
I'm gonna say the Raiders. I know that they have a worse record than the Browns, but
Records
something
don't
about
mean anything in the during the season.
yeah, something about that team, man. All right, Chargers and Broncos. I think this was a game that was moved. It was Chargers versus Jacksonville before, and that got moved to week 7. So Chargers and Broncos.
This is. I thought this was your choice.
Oh, sorry, it is. I'm gonna say Chargers. I haven't seen anything from the Broncos to make me choose otherwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chargers on this one. I'm not gonna even differentiate on this one.
All right, Saints Bears.
Uh,
I know what we need to happen, but
I mean, were they abysmal? The Chicago Bears against their last game? They're pretty bad, right?
um, what was the last game against the
Uh,
Rams? Oh yeah. They were pretty bad in offense. Well, they had no offense basically.
uh, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm sorry, the Bears, just because I think they'll have a bounce back week. Nick Foles will have a bounce back week. Let's just go with that. I'm trying to pull ahead. God dang it.
I'll give you a separation on that. I'll go with the Saints. All right. So Niners, Seahawks. I gotta believe that the loss against the Cardinals was a blip. Um, I I don't know. I mean, Garoppolo is okay. I just and I know, like we said earlier, that this is the best division
It
in the
is.
country. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna say Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks too. I think, yeah, because Seattle's just still a better team. Seattle's still the best team in that division.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that all of the team. I actually think that LA is actually a better team than San Francisco.
The Rams.
Yeah,
The
the
Rams are
Rams. I
better.
think the Rams is a better team than San Francisco. I think San Francisco is the number 3 best team in that division.
No.
But even
You mean like just generally? Yeah,
out of all of them,
their record is 4-3, so they're the bottom of the division. Can you believe that 4-3 is the bottom of that division?
And you just went to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah. So Seahawks are 5-1, Cardinals are 5-2, Rams are 5-2, Niners are 4-3.
Then you know what? The reason I said that is because I thought the San Francisco 49ers had a better winning season, but I'm not gonna lie. I actually do think that the Arizona Cardinals are better than now that the score the record actually can match what I'm arguing. I would say Arizona Cardinals then is the number 3. I still think the Rams are better than the Arizona Cardinals because of the quarterback. The QB is just you know what the thing with the Cardinals is? Hopkins and Murray just they're not in sync just yet.
Not clicking.
But once they get there, they're gonna be on fire. So, but anyways, long with an answer to say, we're both gonna go with Seattle.
Okay, cool. That was my first answer. So you go. Dallas versus Philadelphia. All right. All right.
The Philly,
All right. You
Battle of the Wow.
you don't have to laugh at them.
Look, real quickly, this is the current placement of the playoffs in the NFC. The records 5-1. So we're going to go in order of 1 through 7. So obviously we know the first 4 are division winners. 5-1, 5-1, 5-2, 2-4, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2.
Yeah.
It's Philly. Or I'm sorry, 2-4-1, 2-4-1. They
yeah, the Eagles.
Yeah,
that's high. Yeah, it's funny because that used to be the story of the NFC East. It's always like you can get in with 8-8, and or 7-9.
Well, they've always been the NFC least, but it's always been one of those things is that they lost, but they were still a bad division to go against. They were like a hard nose. Every time you go,
especially in the playoffs,
division, it's a battle. Not this case. Obviously, Cowboys beat us, but
yeah, I mean,
if we were facing them now, we would have destroyed them.
Well, but even in that game, we shouldn't have lost.
We shouldn't have lost, exactly.
That's just Atlanta finding ways to lose.
They should be sitting at 1-6 right now. They should just be happy that Dan Quinn just wasn't leading the team as well as he could have. So, but yeah, I'm going with Philly now.
Yeah, Dan Quinn was going for records. Just happened to be dubious records.
Separate from me on this one.
I'm sorry, man, but they haven't shown me anything to suggest that they can win. Is it
shopping like all their players now?
It's Andy Dalton, right? Is it?
They're shopping a bunch. I think Poe. No, they cut Poe because they couldn't find somebody to bite.
Yeah.
But they cut Poe, which a lot of people from Atlanta we know Poe. I liked Poe when he was here, but they and then there's a few other ones that make like in total they make like 100 and their contracts make like 105 million that they're trying to cut them.
Okay.
I don't know who they are. But
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a separation. I'm gonna say Dallas.
All right. That was my plan. But anyways, no, there's Dallas. I think is gonna pretty soon is what. Obviously, McCarthy's not gonna get fired this season. They're gonna give him the chance to basically rebuild the entire team. It just sucks because their offensive line was one of the best offensive lines for so many years, and they didn't get a chance. But like you, I think you said last week, right? This just shows Dak Prescott be like, look, I actually was helping y'all win, whether y'all wanted to admit it or not.
Yeah, it's true. So. Know your worth. All right, Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. I think it's a pretty good game. Undefeated Pittsburgh versus Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I think this is the one. I think this is where Pittsburgh finally loses. I'm gonna go Baltimore this week.
And I was gonna go with him too. I actually have felt like Baltimore. I've bet on Baltimore a few times to be spoilers, and the times that I bet for them to be spoilers, they haven't been the spoiler. But I honestly think this is a division game. This is Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson has a good record against Pittsburgh too, doesn't he?
I'm not sure.
Probably. He might be even with them at least. But yeah, I'm gonna. I want to go with Baltimore, but I really want to start separating.
So
you know what? No, because honestly, going for Pittsburgh is actually not a hard it's not a dangerous bet. Yeah. You're still going against the only undefeated team, so I'll still go with Pittsburgh.
Okay, yeah. I mean, these are 2 top tier teams. It's not like trash versus greatness. All right. Speaking of greatness, greatest of all time, Tom Brady facing New York Giants. The one team that he can't get over in the.
You said greatest of all time? I don't see Peyton Manning out there.
Nice. The one team you can't get over.
I'm gonna go with that one on Tampa.
The Giants? Cool.
Sure. No, Tampa Bay. Is that Monday night?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Because I know you list them in order, like the last 2 are Sunday night and Monday night.
Yes, it is Monday nights. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a Monday night shellacking.
Yeah. All right. That's our recap. By the end of this, I should be up by 7. So. Any last words?
You're saying I'm wrong on 3? Damn.
I'm saying net 3.
Okay.
Probably the Buffalo one.
Yeah, you might be right.
Baltimore. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff.
Or maybe you'll be surprised and be like, holy crap, what's it called? New England beat Buffalo.
I mean, look, anything's possible. Like you said, Bill Belichick, right?
And not only that, but it's a division game.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So, but anyway.
All right. So that's going to be it for us. Zeus, any last words to wrap up?
This is gonna. So look, we're getting to the midweek of the football season. So next week, after Denver game, is the bye week. So we might want to do. We're probably gonna do like a little recap in review of the last
first half of the season.
Yeah, recap of the season. The guys from the radio show said that they wanted to come on one of these days to talk to us about the football games. Yeah. So maybe we'll have an honorable prediction with them.
Yeah. And I'd love to do like one of the features. Well, for the features with them, it can be the exact same thing they did with us, where it's like a 2-2 conversation. Yeah.
Guys, check out that. We're gonna put the link on. I guess maybe we'll try to put the link on every on all. If you don't want to on everything, we'll just say check out our guest feature on the radio show. It was a really fun interview.
Yeah.
It was. Remember, we talk about representation. I want you to keep in mind, these are 4 minorities, 3 Black individuals, 1 Hispanic man. We're having a conversation. We're talking about politics. We're talking about sports, right? We're just talking about just our journeys and all that stuff, or at least me and Zino were talking about our journey because that was what it was about. It was so. Just keep in mind that is an amazing thing in and of itself, right? It's just 4 minority young men, right? Who are just talking about whatever, But that is a beautiful thing, and that's just something that if you guys enjoy that, it's really pretty awesome. It's kind of like the 4 of us are on Hamilton. I'm going back to Hamilton, right? Singing 4 minority men singing about freedom on the center stage. So give the show a chance. Like and subscribe. Lay down some comments. Let us know how you feel about our shows. We really want you guys to start commenting on us and just telling us more about what we think we're doing. We've had some great feedback from people. We just want to continue that feedback. Please tell your friends about this. We're a small podcast. We're trying to grow, and we're just trying to. But this was our 10th episode. Really fun. 11th episode might be. It's either going to be dark and ominous or hopeful and. I don't know what the hell the opposite of ominous is, but
nominous. Yeah. The guys from the radio show, like you said, that was a really good conversation. Make sure not just to watch the video, but to also like and subscribe on their video. They've been doing a lot of good work on the podcast realm, and they've just moved into YouTube as well. So
yeah, and then also
they're growing like we are.
You can look up their episode on iTunes to hear our debut on iTunes.
Yeah,
that's our debut on iTunes.
Yeah, we're big time now. We're on iTunes.
Hey, we're on iTunes now. We got to say we're big time there.
So yeah, everybody, thanks for joining us. Go vote if you're in the United States, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, see what happens.